Yes, let's understand what is Power BI and why we need it. Okay, we'll do slowly step by step. And before we start, this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice-oriented classes from scratch, right from the basics. Need your support. Please make sure we do on-time practice throughout the course. Okay, let's get started now. Let's understand what we are going to learn in this Power BI. Number 6. The prerequisite SQL. Revise SQL concepts. Revise Microsoft SQL. Basics should be fine, like joins, queries, group by concepts, aggregation should be fine. Programming is not really required to step into Power BI, but basics we should be strong in MS SQL. Let's understand the concept of Power BI, what it is. Yes, here we go. Power BI is a suite of tools. Power BI is a set of or suite of tools to perform or to design reports and perform data analysis activities. In Power BI, we are going to create something called dashboards to group multiple reports for easy end user access. So first step report, second step dashboards, grouping multiple reports. Number 3, Power BI can be used as a self-service BI technology, meaning end users can generate their own reports from the available data. So we are going to bring data from various sources in our next classes. We bring data from databases, non-databases, websites, apps, etc. We shape the data. We reshape the data, keep it ready for actual end user reportings. I mean, end users can design their own reports out of formatted data. With this information, let's understand now our job roles and the day-to-day job activities. Let's get started slowly. So a sample report that we are going to design in next couple of classes, something like this. You see something like this here, like we call it as a report, a collection of reports from dashboards. So sample reports that we are going to design next few classes, something like this. Here it is on the screen. We'll start from the very basics. We'll go slowly step by step. And we need to learn total of 6 design tools on my screen. You see here, we need to design total of 6. I mean, we need to design total of 6 different type of reports. So 6 different design tools are involved. 1 2 3 4 5 6 on our screen. These are all the design tools. We have desktop report builder, Excel add-ins, desktop RS report server, Microsoft report builder, and mobile report publisher. Using 6 design tools, we design various reports and store them, host them either in cloud or report server. Either cloud for public users or hosted in report server. This report server hosting is mainly for the purpose of secured reports. Okay, mainly for the purpose of secured reports. So cloud, public reports, public projects, social network, etc. Power BI reports are mainly for hosting the reports which are more secured within your company's network, internal projects, defense agencies. They usually prefer Power BI report server, more secured within the company's network. Within corporate, we call corporate network. So green box report server, we have only reports. Cloud, more flexible, we have something called reports, dashboards, and apps. To design these reports from our next class, we need to work with non-database sources as well as database sources. Here it is. Non-database sources as well as database sources. We have both in our classes. Okay, we are going to start with non-database sources first, then proceed for database sources next. We'll do one by one. Hope you're all aware of SQL basic concepts, right? Everyone, please. Joins, queries, subqueries, basic level queries, and group by. Yes, please confirm everyone, please. Yes, we are aware of them, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Yep. Others, please make sure you revise your SQL concepts carefully. And at the ground level, basic level, the value of our journey is in this way. If there is some formatted data, ready-made data, we directly go for reporting. If there is some unformatted or unstructured data, we need to use one technology called Power Query. Using Power Query, we extract data, we shape it, and from there we go for reporting activities. Once our reports are ready, then we need to apply DAX. We need to apply DAX and then distribute or store the report into cloud and our report server. I repeat again, we are going to work with formatted data, initial few examples. Then we are going to work with unformatted data, few additional examples. This unformatted data is given to Power Query, a engine that can be used for extraction of data from multiple sources. Apply required formatting settings. The result will be a formatted data ready for reporting. These reports, we need to apply extra calculations called DAX, Data Analysis Expression Language. From there, we give it to cloud or report server. Next, from here, so make sure you learn SQL MS SQL concepts. You're already aware of them, please revise them. Then step into Power BI. Additional options, data engineering to add more value to our resume. Coming to the core Power BI concepts, of course, basic to advanced design, part of our classes, with updated latest AI-based visuals in Power BI. And we have something called customized visuals and scorecards. And we have DAX, Data Analysis Expression Language, 50 plus examples. On Power Query. Cloud service. We have Power BI Cloud, which is more into cloud hosting or remote storage, and report server for in-house or within your company's data network. Then we have Power BI server and Azure data sources with end-to-end implementation, part of our classes. Okay, we'll do them carefully one by one. Need your support. On-time practice required. To make it simple and straight, here it is a complete detailed plan, our classes. We'll start installation first. We are going to start the installation. And after we do installation, then slowly proceed for basic report design. Visual interactions, edit interactions, slicer visual syncs. We'll do in this order slowly. Grouping, binning, hierarchies, drill up, drill downs, filters, drill through, bookmarks, big data access, SQL database access, storage modes, data modeling, column format, and visualizations. Initial 3 lines, the yellow items are the basic report level activities we'll do. Then comes Power Query. Main purpose of Power Query, it's for ETL, I said, like extract, transform, load. Here we are going to apply our existing SQL skills for merge, union, group by, something called pivot, and column header activities, data type conversions, date and time formats. We have something called 5 types of queries in Power BI, like table queries, list queries, function queries, parameter and record queries. Total 5 different queries. Though the term query, it is more into user interface, okay? So mostly with drag and drop. The queries will be formatted automatically. Then we have the next item, something called parameters. Hope you are aware of parameters in procedures, everyone. Please confirm. Yes, procedure function, basic level parameters, we are aware of it, right? Isn't it?
No, sir.
Basic level parameters. Yep. Please revise them, okay? We're aware of them, right? Everyone, please confirm, like procedure parameters, function parameters, basic level. Yes, please confirm, please. You are aware of them, everyone? Please confirm. Sherin,
Oh,
Aman, Avinash.
where
Yes.
can we find these parameters, sir?
I have no
Like
idea.
procedure basic. Oh, Amani, no idea, madam? Amani Reddy.
No, sir.
I think you're in our SQL classes, right? Functions, parameter, procedure parameters, basics.
Yes. About Power BI, I'm telling, not SQL.
Madam, Power BI, we are very new, madam. I'm asking about SQL, madam. SQL prerequisites, madam. Prerequisites.
Okay. Sure, sir. I have.
Friends, once again, friends, let me restate my statement again, please. Procedure parameters, function parameters, SQL basics. Are we aware of them? Everyone, please confirm, please. I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
those
sir.
basics are required for us. Okay. We need
Yes,
to apply
sir.
them carefully here. We have something called drop downs, multi-value parameters, etc. Power query concepts. I mean, revise your SQL concepts carefully. Okay, please revise your SQL concepts carefully. We need it. Next. Then we have something called Power BI Cloud. We are going to learn Power BI Cloud concepts. Power BI Cloud with workspace, report publish, uploads, etc. We are going to learn something called dashboards, copilot, data refresh, gateways, Q&A, so on, including report server and something called paginated reports. After we do cloud and report server, then we shall proceed for the next item, DAX. We'll do DAX functions, something called DAX functions, data analysis expression. We'll understand DAX for reporting, calculations. We are going to understand DAX measures, something called quick measures, a shortcut representation for DAX to create aggregations. Measures are nothing but aggregations. Excel Online, interactive reports. We are going to learn something called time intelligence. We are going to learn something called time intelligence. We have roles, role level security. Do you remember like how we implement row level security in SQL? Please, you remember?
Yes, yes.
Yes, same thing we can do in Power BI also. Interesting, right? Everywhere we have row level security. We know SQL, we need to apply them carefully here in Power BI now. At the end, we have something called running total calculations and project work. How the project would be, let's see. The examples for our classes would be like this. I'll just put this way. We'll do carefully on my screen. Let's see. So we'll start with introduction first. We understand what is Power BI and the tools involved. We are going to step into reporting right from the basics, right from the scratch we'll do. Right from the installation we are going to start. And then comes after basic reports, we go for visualizations, slicer visual sync, grouping binning activities, hierarchies and drill. After we do hierarchies and drill down activities, then we are going to learn something called slicer and visual sync. Okay, we'll do it carefully. Slicer visual sync activities. Then we have something called bookmarks, buttons, hyperlinks, filters, drill down. More importantly, synopsis. From this synopsis, we have scenarios. So we do more very carefully. We can easily learn more and more. So it all depends on our comfort on SQL classes. Then we have source database for SQL database access, like SQL database with Power BI. Okay, next. First few concepts, non-database sources, then comes database sources. We'll do it carefully, one by one. Then comes various visualizations in Power BI. After we run visualizations in Power BI, first 6 chapters, then 7, 8, 9 chapters will be about Power Query. I said ETL, extract, transform, load, ETL concepts. Then we are going to learn 7, 8, 9 Power Query, about 50 examples. About 50 examples on Power Query. Then we are going to learn 10, 11, 12 chapters on cloud and report server activities. Okay, next. Once we complete these concepts, then the next item, 10, 11, 12 cloud and report server. Then we are going to learn about something called paginated reports and apps, and then step into DAX. 14, 15, 16 and 17, 4 chapters specifically for DAX activities. We'll do it carefully. DAX is mainly for calculation, just like in SQL we have something called functions, right? Functions for computations, calculations. Same way here we have something called DAX. Here DAX are for calculation activities. Okay, next. After we learn DAX, then we are going to learn something called analytical reports, row level security and KPI reports and data modeling activities. These data models are mainly for something called star, Snowflake schemas. Like in our regular SQL, we have normal forms, right? Isn't it? In regular SQL, we have normal forms. Same way, normal forms like primary key, foreign key relationship. Right? Primary foreign key relationship. There's something called normal forms. Same way we have here something called DAX relations for the purpose of star Snowflake schemas. We are going to learn those examples carefully, and from there we have project work. In case if our interviewer asks us like what we did in the project, what are the challenges you face in the project, any kind of project related questions we should be able to answer. Usually when I face an interview, I usually get like first question, what we did in the project, or what are the challenges you face in the project, right? Those kind of things, part of our classes. We'll do it slowly, step by step, across multiple phases we'll do. Okay, then our next item, after we complete the project, the complete interview questions, sample resume, we'll be doing it from second week of the course. We'll start our resumes based on our comfort and our on-time practice, and every day we have assignments. Okay, please see that we practice on time, submit the assignments every day throughout the course. We need it, please. Now, anyone, any questions, let me know. You'll be receiving the complete detailed course curriculum. I'll be sending you. Make sure you go through the curriculum carefully. Let's stick to it. Let's go slowly, step by step. Any questions now? Please let me know. I'll wait.